Hey, what's up, man? So today we got a special guest here, man, on the Witty Apparatus platform. We got Contavius Trailer in the building, man. What's up, man?
What's going on?
Not much, man. So where are you originally from, man? Where are you from?
I'm from Las Vegas, but I grew up in Dorothy.
Okay, so you're from Las Vegas. How long you lived out there?
Since like high school. I've been back and forth since high school.
Okay, so a couple years we can assume, right?
Yeah.
Now, let everybody know what you're known for mostly. Like, you've gone viral recently. I know you've been in a lot of big headlines, a lot of news stories. What's going on and why is your name out there?
I guess what I'm most known for is the guy who got shot by Blueface now. Before that, it was just like football.
Now, I don't know if it's just a coincidence, but the first thing I noticed is this sweater he got on, bro. The little Playboy sweater, right? You know, Big Sad. You just seen what he just did, but yeah.
Working and stuff like that.
Okay, so you were an athlete coming up, huh?
Yeah.
All right, so you played football?
Play football, basketball.
Crazy, man. And it's wild how things have gone and you've gone viral for this whole situation that you were kind of put in, man, with this whole Blueface thing, man. Now, I wanted to ask you a couple of questions, man. So let's get set. So I want to go back to the night of the whole Blueface shooting. And I wanted to ask you, how did the night start prior to going to the Euphoric Gentlemen's Club?
So prior to going to Euphoric Gentlemen's Club, I was at an event called Trap Karaoke with a few family members. Ran into one of my old girlfriends. We was chopping it up and having a good night or whatever. And then I went back to the house and had...
You know Blueface was on one, bro. Before he went down, he was popping shit, whooping shit. He was on one, bro.
A few more drinks and just hanging out. And that's pretty much all I was doing before that event happened.
Okay, so I've been to one of those trap karaoke events before in different cities, man, and it's usually a good time. So it's best to say that you were having a good night out, right?
Yeah, I was having a good time. Family atmosphere, for sure.
So what led you to the nightclub? Why did you go to the Euphoric Gentlemen's Club? Are you a regular there?
Nah, so my girl that I had met at the trap karaoke, she was going there with a few other people. So I just was going to pick her up that night, and then, yeah, I was just supposed to be picking her up.
So you showed up to pick somebody up. Did you ever go in?
Yeah, I went in, because when I pulled up to pick her up, basically she was just like, I ain't ready to go yet. Can you, come inside with me and, just hang out a little bit? And I was like, yeah, all right, for sure. That ain't no problem.
All right.
Like, Blueface just dropped some shit too, bro, like a couple hours ago. He got Hazel Lee in the video, bro, all in the bed, bro.
So basically, while you were in there hanging out, were you having a good time? Was it a cool time? What went down?
Yeah, no, I was in there chilling, man, throwing a few dollars. It was a regular night. It was me and about 4 of the girls. So I was chilling, man, having a good time.
Sounds like a good time, man. I know them days. I'm guessing in Vegas, when you go out to a nightclub and to things like that, it's probably on 10. You know what I mean?
Yeah, sometimes.
You said sometimes.
Yeah.
Being from there, you get used to it? Is that what it is?
Yeah, everything get watered down when you're from there. You always want the excitement of going somewhere else.
Yeah, I've lived in several big cities, and I felt that way, too. It loses the lure once you've lived there a couple of years, right?
Get off at touch.
Now, why did you choose to leave the club? Why did you leave the club? Was it closing, or you just was like, all right, it's time to go. I showed up to pick up this chick. Let's roll.
Yeah, I showed up to pick up my girl. We've been in there about an hour or two now at this point, or an hour and a half.
See, you heard the key thing, though? The BZ done got him in some shit, bro. Got him popped. He was supposed to be there just picking her up. She told me, let's come chill and get popped. And
half or so at this point. I hadn't drunk anything or anything like that, but, it's time to go home and, chill now.
That's a good point to make. So you were a sober mind. You didn't have anything to drink or anything like that. Huh?
Yeah, no, I didn't have anything to drink at the club.
So when you were leaving, you were just having a good time and it was time to end the night, huh? Now, was the rest of the club letting out or were you just leaving on your own?
I was just leaving on my own, But it seemed like everybody was kind of dispersing a little bit.
Okay, now this is the crazy part, because as you leave, this is where we get to national headlines in this crazy situation. Now, a lot of stories out there have reported that upon leaving the club, you made a remark to Blueface, speaking to some females about being in a cheap vehicle. Did that really go down?
Nah, see, that's what I'm saying. That's part of the story that's just so misconstrued. Did I say the joke? Yeah. Was anybody around when
So what's misconstrued about it if you said it, bro? Unscrew that shit for us then.
I said the joke? No. If you know how a club works, he's all the way on the street. I'm all the way back by the back door. So, yeah, nah. So yeah, I said a joke to my girl, but the police kind of blew that out of proportion. The police.
Okay, so go ahead and can you tell us the joke that you said? Like, what did you say?
I didn't say anything that serious. I was just saying like, I don't know, he was getting in like a Honda with a fat girl or something like that. I thought he had some money or something like that. That's all.
I'm sorry, man. It just, even there, it was kind of funny. So you is that what you said, that he was getting into a Honda with a overweight chick?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, that's pretty much all I said. I mean, and like I said, it was just me and my girl, arm wrapped around her, so nobody heard it. We walking out the back door.
So this is a girl that you were dating at the time?
On and off with, yeah.
Okay. So y'all leave, you say the joke, and you're not even within Blueface's earshot, right? He can't hear, right?
Yeah, so basically when we're about to leave the club, they tell everybody they have to go out the side back entrance. And pretty much all of Blueface and his entourage go out the front door. I go out the back door, the side back door, my girl, and the whole entourage to go out the front.
You know, when it's time to leave the club, they play that one song, bro, that it's time to go. Boom, boom. You ain't never heard that, bro? Stop lying.
Front door. Including Blueface. That's why he was already in the front by the cars or whatever. So walking out, and just got my arm around her, we talking, we laughing or whatever. Walking around the strip, go back to walk around the front door, and then that's when everything pursued.
So what really set off the fight then?
Actually it was about a shirt that I had on, a Playboy shirt like this one. I had on a Playboy shirt, and they just assumed I was from Bloods. Nobody pressed me, nobody, asked me where I was from or nothing like that. They just assumed. So I guess one of the dudes said some remarks, I guess dissing Playboy, and I didn't pick it up because I don't gangbang. So I'm still just.
Bless his heart, bro. He said, I guess they thought I was from Bloods. Knowing damn well the Playboys ain't no Bloods, bro. This shit
walking. Next thing I know, I get hit from the back in my ear or whatever while I'm walking past. And I turn around like, who did that? Next thing I know, he over there just, talking this shit or whatever. And I pull up my bed and say, I'm about to beat your ass.
That's crazy, man. So it didn't start from the joke. It actually started from the Playboy t-shirt that you were wearing?
Yeah.
But what's crazy is the Playboys, there's Playboys that are, there's Playboy Crips are very well known in Los Angeles. Yeah. And I'm wondering man, that's crazy. So they thought it was some gang. They thought you were associated with a gang that you're not associated with.
Yeah, pretty much.
Wow. So did they take off on you first, or?
Yeah, I got jumped outside the club. That's why I was a little confused when just that video of me driving off popped up, because I got my ass beat for a good 5 minutes prior to that, where I got jumped by 5 to 6 people.
Wow. So 5 or 6 people with him. And these situations, man, we all been to the clubs before, especially at a let out. That's why I hate a let out. You know what I'm saying? That's why when you said you were going from through the side door or the back door, I was like, well, he's smart, man. Most people, they leave through the front with everybody else during the let out of a club. And that's always when something crazy. Bro.
Almost left out of there with a triple whammy, bro. The only thing he ain't to get is stabbed. He left out of there with his ass, though, but he got jumped and popped. You know what I mean? But if you would have got jump, stab, pop, that's a triple, bro.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Well, yeah, but I mean, this way it was still kind of a setup. They just told us to leave out the side door. They made everybody else leave out the front door. So it's kind of like everybody was just waiting on me to walk by.
Now, did they ever say anything to you inside of the club?
Hell no. I was in there chilling. Like I said, I probably got about $300-400 in ones and was throwing that. One of them throwing no money, so I don't know.
So it sounded like you was having a good night. Ain't
Yeah,
nothing wrong with it.
I was chilling, man.
So essentially, you're saying that his entourage, they were just looking for some trouble.
Yeah, shit. Him and his entourage. I mean, shit. If the DA ever released that video of me getting my ass beat, you will see him shaking up everybody, basically telling them good job, like he sent them on me. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I don't really see how that happens.
Now, in the course of you getting jumped, how did you finally get away?
Shit, I don't know. Next thing I know, I was waking up and my girl was picking me up, just pretty much telling me all what happened. And like I said, I was kind of in a daze.
Oh, wow. So they actually packed you out to where you were on the ground.
Yeah, something like that.
I know it be like that.
Now wait till Big Sad hear this, bro. He ain't gonna like this shit, bro. Yeah, blood double back with the sweater though. Like, yeah, remember this?
Sometimes no. It sounds funny, but yeah, I got my beat. That's a bad thing.
You can't beat one on 20 or 1 on 10, man. It's just impossible. Especially they other grown men. It's just not possible, man. So I have to ask this, man. How did you make it back to the car after getting jumped?
I mean, honestly, bro, like I said, it was a daze. Girl picked me up. Like I said, I had a facial fracture and concussion and some motion. So at the time, honestly, I don't remember shit for real. I'm just over there kind of like, what the fuck just happened? Like I'm like, I don't even know them niggas and shit like that. She trying to fill me in, but I'm just like kind of in a daze. And then next thing I know, I make a phone call. I kind of black out.
Okay. Now what's crazy is you get back into the car and you're able to drive. At that time, did you already know you had some serious injuries or whatnot?
At the time, like I said, shit, I couldn't even see and shit. Like my eye was swollen shut and shit like that. So I really couldn't see and shit. But my girl told me that I was jumped and shit like that. So I kind of just she told me I was jumped, so I kind of drive over there like who the fuck jumped me type shit, like, trying to get up out of there or whatever.
You still on some bullshit, bruh? I was just finna say it's good, did nothing bad. You know how they say somebody, he got his ass handed to him? He left out of there with his ass, bro. He almost didn't, though.
Roll down my window, go to say, like, who the fuck jumped me? Before I even say anything out the window, a motherfucker running in my window trying to hit me or whatever. And then that's when you see me, like, he coming there trying to hit me, and I just kind of, like, try to drive off. And then that's when I hear the shots, and I really duck down like that, and then that's where I get grazed on my head.
That's crazy, man. So essentially, man, you're saying that, number one, you didn't get into it with them in the club. You just made a joke that they probably couldn't even hear.
It's a proven fact they couldn't hear my joke. It's a proven fact.
So it got to the point of them jumping you just because they thought you were from a gang that you're not from.
Mm-hmm.
And then they end up firing at you. Now, at this time, did you realize that Blueface was a person who was allegedly or who was shooting at you?
Hell no. Like I said, when I even drove up, I didn't see him. I didn't see a group of people standing around pretty much just beat my like. So I just drive up right there. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get my ones back. I'm a man at the end of the day. So that's pretty much all I was on. Anybody who knows me knows I don't carry guns. Never have, never will. Like that. Like, no, I ain't no shit starter. No, I ain't just out here talking shit to people and shit like that. So it's like, people who really know me know the real.
That's wild, man, because if you didn't flash a gun, you didn't do it.
Listen, bro, you popping it under your breath, right? You already had some energy. They must have felt it, bro. It was telepathy, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, or whatever. But you know, it's like you got what you was looking for a little bit, and it shouldn't have went that far, bro. It's
anything like that, and it immediately went to them trying to shoot at you?
That's what I'm saying. Like I said, anybody who ever knows me, whatever, can never, ever, ever tell you they see me with a gun. Ever. Not one person. not one person. So for them to say that I flashed a gun and then still had time to try to run them over. If I had a gun, why would I shoot them first? Why would I be up there asking who shot me instead of just letting off shots, right?
You're making a good point.
That makes no sense. Like, people don't put their logic behind anything.
Like, why would you still be in the car is what you're saying, right?
Or if I am in the car, why would I be slowing down to see who beat my ass? Wouldn't I just be letting off shots? Wouldn't I just be in a rage and just letting off?
Hey man, shout out with the apparatus, bro. I seen the Nina Boy interview you did, the Snoopy one. I be tapped in, bro. Yeah, you a staple in this motherfucker. Distinguished voice, hella shit. But look though, right? So, bruh, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. You was out there playing, bro. You know what I'm saying? You get Molly while you come in, you must have was mugging or you had the sweater on, so that probably what, you know, they start looking at you start looking at them, you know, whatever. But you know, it's like, shit, bro. You gotta live to fight another day, bro. You got packed out, then you go back and try to get packed out again, end up getting popped. You wasn't, and you don't even carry him. You was tripping, bro. But long story short, though, bro, they think Blueface is going down the same path. Fresh out. There's all type of little theories about him, bro. We gonna dive into all of them, bro. Couple of them, bro. You know what I'm saying? This shit going crazy right now. But yeah, man, shout out Face, bro. Don't pop nobody else, bro.
Say, yo, you can't playing with that paper, ho. Nigga need that yaper, need it now and not later, ho. Say, ho, I can't playing with that paper, ho. Nigga need that yaper, need it now and not later, ho. Say, ho, you can't playing with that paper, ho. Nigga need that yaper, need it now and not later, ho. Say, ho, you can't playing with that paper, ho. Nigga need that yaper, need it now and not later, ho. Hey, I need that cheese like a grater, ho. Don't play me like no shit, cause